So, welcome to day 4 of 365 days of self-love and realization. So, today we're going to talk about projection. And we're going to first talk about my projection, not other people projecting onto me. So, what I found was after I had gone through my various traumas, and of course, into adulthood, we go through different traumas as well. But first, we're going to start at the beginning. After going through my childhood dramas, what I noticed in my 20s was that whenever I saw a woman, I would judge her according to her body and specifically against myself. So if she was thinner than I would look at her and I would say, wow, she looks great. I don't look that great. So I would self-judge. And the opposite, well, the same thing, but it seems like the opposite was true when I saw somebody who was larger than I was, who I perceived as larger than I was. I would look at her and I would judge her as being fat or fatter than me. And really, all of those judgments really had nothing to do with the other woman. They had nothing to do with the other person. What I was doing is I was seeing my own flaw, my own perceived flaw in that person, and I was projecting my feelings of inadequacy out so that I could see what I was thinking about myself. So it wasn't really that the woman who was heavier than me, that I was judging her, although it would appear that way. And if I expressed those feelings to her, it would probably anchor in her emotional body the same way that all of the judgments of others anchored their pain on me. But really what it's doing is it was showing me the aspect of myself that I had tried to disown, which was my body and my body image. So what I would like for you to do today is look at how you judge other people or how you have judged other people, because that's a really, really clear indication of what you're doing to yourself. Because that abuse that happens in our childhood, those thoughts that we have about ourselves or that other people sort of tell us, oh, this is how you are. We carry those with us into adulthood, and it can be extremely damaging. So what I would like for you to do is just sort of take stock. And if you can't think of anything from the past, just pay attention to yourself throughout the day and see what judgments you have on people throughout the day. So, it may be something political, or the way that somebody talks to somebody else, like maybe in a more sexual tone or something, and perhaps you've had some sexual abuse in your past or something. Or, maybe you judge a woman by her body. So whatever that is, just take notice and write that in your notebook so that you can identify some of the things that you may find to be important. And in figuring that out, you can then identify things that perhaps you might need to let go of in order to live a happier, healthier, more fulfilling life. So that's your assignment for today. Just pay attention to your judgments and write them down. And we'll start working through projections of others tomorrow. Thank you so very much for joining me. I'm Carrie Cannon. Please like, subscribe, and engage in the content. Thank you so very much.